Hi guys, hope you're all having a good day. I'm suffering from a bit of a crisis of confidence today. I think it's been coming on for a while, so I'm sorry I'm not all happy and bubbly like I usually am. I think there's so much been going on, and I've not been able to devote as much time to my writing and my blogging, and now I feel a bit overwhelmed, which has led to me just feeling like I'm not good enough to do this. I think it's normal to have a crisis of confidence, and I think the best advice I can give to anyone or to everyone, because I'm sure everyone goes through this, is to have somebody to talk about it, to talk it through, to come up with a plan of action, to stop thinking about all the ways that you're not good enough, and to just realise everything you have already achieved. When I first started in January with my blog, I kind of had this grand idea of it being successful, and you hear all these stories, don't you? And I know this sounds really like stupid, but you hear all these stories and read all this stuff about people earning money on their blog within 3 months and things going viral and stuff like that. And no, it's not. I'm not. I don't think I'm like so amazing that would have happened to me, but I kind of just had that hope and belief that maybe I could write something or do a video or something that was going to resonate with so many people that it would be shared and that it would mean something. So yeah, I'm just having one of those days today, but I've spoken to my mum about it, and I do feel better. Sorry that this is not very articulate. I'm not really feeling that great about myself at the moment, but I didn't want to not post it because I don't want people to think that there isn't a difficult side to life. I think there's so many bloggers out there who, well, maybe there's not. I think a lot of people we see and we just see the movie reel rather than the behind the scenes. And I never want that to be the case. I want people to be able to realise that I'm just as human as everyone else and things affect me just as much, sometimes more, than other people. It's hard to admit. It's embarrassing to admit that I look at successful bloggers and I compare myself and I just think, I'll never be able to do that. I'm not bubbly enough, I'm not funny enough. My video blogs are really quite boring. Or maybe they're not. You're watching, which I'm very grateful, by the way. Please don't stop. I know this has been coming on for a while because I lost my connection to my writing. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't really been writing a lot. Sorry about my skin, it's really awful at the moment. Since the colonoscopy, it's kind of just made me break out. But yeah, I don't feel connected to my passion at the moment. I think that's a really, really big. I'm so bogged down with the marketing of the blog, which is so important, getting it out there, because I know people say they write their blog for themselves, and that's great if you do that. I write it because I want people to read it. I want people to see these videos. I want to be able to, my passion lies in helping people. To do that, I need to be able to reach people. So a lot of what I do every day is behind the scenes stuff that, the marketing side of it. But because I don't feel passionate about marketing, I'm kind of lost. I don't feel connected to my passion right now. I thought some time off would help me reconnect. I just feel like right now it hasn't. And the only real feeling that I have at the moment is a complete lack of ability. Sorry. Sometimes I sit here and I think, am I really stupid to think that this could work? I guess this is the way, some actors, like people in the performing arts, feel. They start something that's really, they want to be an actor or a singer, and people, the chances of them doing that is really remote. Even if they're the most talented people in the world, it's all about being in the right place at the right time. And I know that when I tell people that I write a blog and stuff, that there is not much kind of confidence in that it will be successful, because just like if somebody said, oh, I'm an actor, or unless you're Julia Roberts in Notting Hill, it's the likelihood of that person being a movie star is really, really remote. So I guess you want to know what I'm going to do now. I've written a blog about taking the emotion out of the action. I guess I've not been able to do that lately because I've been, my parents are here and went away. My radiator's really hot now. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You won't notice me taking a step back. I need to remember why I'm doing what I'm doing. But at the same time, I have this incredible feeling of guilt all the time, that I need to start making a living. I can't live off my fiance. He says it's fine, and we'll do this as long as I believe in it, and I do believe in it. I do believe in what I'm doing, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But I just can't shake that feeling, and I know what I'm doing. It's for the greater good and for our future. And he always says, we're a team, but that doesn't stop me from feeling like I'm not contributing financially, and that makes me feel very guilty. I'm very lucky, I know that I have somebody not just willing to support me while I go on this journey, but also somebody who believes in it. He believes in it unequivocally that I will make a success of it. And I think I will too. I'm quite stubborn like that. I know today is not the norm. I know today is my mind tricking me, my anxiety tricking me. But the reality isn't that I'm not good enough. And even if I wasn't, the most successful people in the world aren't always the most talented. They're just the most tenacious and the ones that want it the most. If I do this with the pressure of making a living, I will lose the reason why I did it in the first place. Because I'm not passionate about making money. I'm passionate about writing and helping people. And it needs to go back to the basics of that. I don't know if I'm going to post this vlog. I don't want it to be a big downer on everyone, but I think it's important to be honest as well, so we'll see how I feel about it later. My mum says yes. She thinks it's important to post, and I think I agree. I just don't like to be negative. I'm always going on about you need to stay positive, and I still believe that. But I think it's important to be honest and to understand that not everything is bright and shiny, and it's important to show people both sides of a coin. So I'll leave you with a bit more of a positive. This has been really therapeutic, and I feel a lot better. I feel more positive. Tomorrow's another day, and I hope everybody can take some comfort in knowing that you're not alone if you feel like this. And it doesn't mean it's true. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you have to act on it, and it doesn't mean it's reality. I shall see you guys again soon. Hopefully more positive.